And we are now live. There it
Hey, let's go.
is.
Third
Hey,
Dimension
let's
Yo,
go.
Podcast. Let's go.
what's good, my bros? Jordan, well, I saw you earlier because we were trying to sell your car, but like Durrel, bro,
What's
what's
going
good?
on?
Yo, just living life right now. I'm about 4 days away to be crowned fantasy champ in our other league. So because right now I'm in the finals with my boy Dominic. So I saw him
Nice.
earlier today. I saw him earlier today. We were just picking at each other. So I'm very excited about that. Plus, I'm $1,000 richer, guys.
Yeah, I feel you. It's a G note in that league. Oh, you talking about
No,
the work comp?
yeah,
Yeah,
work.
that was
So
fire,
yeah,
bro. Four
that's
points, four
fire, man.
points for everybody
Man,
out
freaking
there.
Jordan, bro. You know how mad I was
Oh,
driving it into
buddy,
work.
that
It
shit was
was
so
a
good.
Monday. I was like, oh man, I was like, I'm not driving into work for freaking $250.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that, bro. I feel you on that for sure. For everybody out there listening, that's jumping on the live and everybody listening to the podcast. So to give y'all some reference, we've been gone for a couple weeks because first week my dog got hella sick. For everybody that follows us on our social media, man, we appreciate all the well wishes. Man, my little puppy was apparently poisoned herself. We don't know what she ate.
Mm.
We don't know what it was till this day, but it was pretty scary and very expensive. But obviously that's why we didn't go live that week or do a podcast. And then last week, obviously what Durrel just referenced, man, we were going hard in the paint for a work bonus. And for everybody out there, Durrel got me. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Durrel
Let's
got first
go.
place. I got second place because I don't know if y'all remember our TDP family out there. All three of us work together, right? So Jordan's actually our boss. Love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're the best boss in the
Let's
world.
go, man.
Thank you.
100p.
Um, and yeah, man, it came down to the last week. Hell, it really came down to the last day. Me and Durrel put up some points, and
Last
basically
second, man.
was honestly, it was literally everybody out there was a G note was on the line. Second place was 500. So obviously, me and Durrel are super competitive. So we were like, because we wanted that G note, especially
Yep.
right now, with
100.
Christmas and everything. So that's what had our
Mm.
attention. Actually, all three of us, because Jordan obviously had to keep score. Me and Durrel are obviously the players on the field. So, and obviously my dog, we're still trying to nurse her back to health too, right? So that's why we weren't, we didn't do an episode last week, and we were going to, but we didn't want to go on there really just kind of winging it and just, we didn't want to just go on just to go on. You know what I mean? Every time we
Gonna
get
do a
on,
Christmas special, but
yeah, you know what?
maybe we'll do a Christmas Day one. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly, man. We'll
Yo,
see
man.
where it goes. Go ahead, bro. What you gonna say?
See, I'm down for a Christmas Day special.
Yeah, man. Why not a little quick one?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To say Merry Christmas, everybody. But yeah, man. So tonight's episode for you guys, we just we got a couple drinks in our hands. We're all done work, pretty much till the new year, which is
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
Let's
And we're
go.
gonna play Two Truths and a Lie TDP edition. You know what I'm saying? Um,
100p.
you know what I mean? So for everybody, obviously the game is simple. Each one of us is gonna tell three stories. Two of them are gonna be true. One of them is gonna be a lie, and basically the other crew members got to try to guess which one is the lie.
Mm-hmm.
I figured when we thought of the idea, we were like, man, this might be a good way for even the people to get to know us a bit better. You know what I'm saying? Because you get to know people through stories, right? So, yeah, my bros. But I mean, with that in mind, I mean, that's obviously updating everybody out there what's been going on with us the past couple weeks. But yeah, man, Durrel, Durrel, Jordan, y'all got anything? It's been a couple weeks, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? What y'all feeling?
No, I'm feeling real good right now, especially tonight's last night was the first night of the NBA being back. Tonight I got the boys are playing. The Raptors are playing right now. Who they're playing? They're playing Zion Williamson right now. So
Mm-hmm.
it's good to be back. It's good to be out for the Christmas holidays. Time to spend with the family. Time to just get back to the routine of things personally. So just
Mondo.
100%, man. So that's what I am working on right now, or what I'm doing right now, just to get myself. I'm ready for the New Year's because I know 2021 is going to be an amazing year for Third Dimension Podcast, Third Dimension Studios, and all three of us, man. Who knows? Who knows what's making for us right now? So I'm very excited. I'm very excited for our future, man.
Me
Me too,
too.
bro. Me
I'm
too.
excited for it too. Yeah, I'm just
Hmm.
I'm relaxing now. I'm off work. You know,
You need it, bro.
Christmas. Got Christmas coming. My favorite time of year. fucking love Christmas. I watched probably
Shut
every
up.
Christmas movie out there right
Bro, I
now.
love Christmas too so
Yeah.
much.
Like
We've
for
had a
all
stressful
y'all
one, but I
saying,
still love
I,
Christmas.
Oh,
I've
100%.
applied to be fucking Santa in the mall. Like, you know.
Let's go. Yo, I need to be an elf.
Like, fuck that. We should do that, bro. Fuck,
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's
I'll be
go.
Santa.
Damn, I'll go out tomorrow looking for some
Uh,
elf outfits, bro.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Hey,
I
babe,
love
can you get my hat? Can you get my hat for me?
I love this time of year, but then after
Good
it's
job, baby. Thank you for
over,
feeding.
I'm ready for the summer. Snow can go, everything like that. So
Yeah, 100.
100%.
Yeah, I'm with y'all, man. I'm really really excited about you know, the upcoming year. Obviously, we got for everybody out there. We're in Toronto, man. So Toronto got another lockdown. We actually getting locked down on the 26th, right, y'all? And
24th.
or something like that. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Y'all. I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? Give y'all the work real quick. Oh shit, here we go, baby. I'm ready. Let's go.
a lot of places already are in lockdown in Toronto and stuff.
Yeah, true.
Durham region is more getting locked down now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I meant to say was our whole province. So for our American listeners out there, like my brother and everybody, our province is basically the equivalent to a state. So the state of Ontario or the province of Ontario is officially going to go on lockdown on the 26th. So that's why obviously we're streaming and shit like that. But yeah, bros, to kind of second what you guys were saying, man, I'm really excited about next year. Hopefully this COVID situation is, pretty much allows us to get back, in the studio again, vibing, doing episodes, in person, going out traveling and doing episodes with guests at their places. Like we've obviously, for everybody out there, we and the crew have talked about a lot of different things that we want to do. And I'm really proud of us, though. Even due to COVID, we still found a way to keep creating and keep doing the podcast. But I'm with you, Durrel and Jordan, man. Next year's going to be dope. Like the sky's the limit on what the show can become and what we're going to do as a crew. But yeah, man, it's been a real cool year. I guess it's a good time to do a bit of a reflection too, right? It's about to be the end of 2021 or 2020, and yeah, man, it's been I was actually hollering out, "Hi, little baby, hi!" My dog just ate and she hasn't eaten like all day. That's awesome. But yeah, man, I was talking to one of my homies yesterday. Durrel, you know him, Uriel. Uriel called me yesterday.
Yeah. How's he doing?
And he's doing good, bro. But we were talking last night just about like the year, and y'all ever just kind of like know what's going on, but like when you actually start to talk about it and tell somebody else and you hear the list of the shit that you went through that year. Hi, my little one. I was actually like, when I said it out loud, I was like, yo, I've had a fucking year, dude. Like, bro, I've had a
100%.
year and a half, man. Like obviously almost losing my mom and like COVID, and I thought my dog was gonna die. Like work's been crazy. Obviously, we're locked down in COVID. It's been a fucking wild one, bros.
Yeah, like, it's a year. Yeah, the way I look at 2020 is a year of reflection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we're in December right now, and we're still standing, we're still breathing, and we're still going at it. You know what I'm saying? So 2020, once you just look back at everything that made 2020, you realize that you just realize that the journey that you went through in just 1 year, like some people don't go through that in a lifetime, right?
Yeah.
Especially yourself, man. I remember it was back in January. Was it January when you went back to Houston, just because your mom was, you know what I'm saying? It was like, what was that? Like February, March?
No, I went to Houston in January. My nephew got married, but yeah, my mom, she got sick in June, end of June, July.
It was June. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
But
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Close enough. You know what I mean? Either way. But yeah, broskies. But
no,
shit.
I know. I'm just happy the fucking year's almost over.
I feel
Let's
you, man.
go.
I'm excited too. 2021 is gonna be crazy. I'm excited about what we're gonna do. But
Tony, bro,
what up, bro?
What you're forgetting? Actually, no. I'm surprised you didn't mention this, bro. You're in the finals.
Yeah. For everybody, we play some fantasy football, and I'm hoping I'm in the championship. Because for everybody out there that obviously I don't know how much of a crossover we have from our TDP listeners to our Third Dimension Sports listeners, but I know we have a few. But yeah, we all play fantasy football, you guys. We play fantasy football together. We cover sports, and we've been obviously going in on fantasy football because we play, and we actually do live episodes every Sunday morning just before the games start. But we all play together. And for everybody out there, the crew whooped my ass all year. Like I lost to Durrel, I think twice. I lost to Jordan twice, and me and Jordan had some nail biters both twice. But I'm in the championship though, so when the wins needed to be counted, I'm in the fucking championship game, and I'm looking to have basically out of our because we all work, we work with a bunch of homies or whatever. We all play in the league together, and if it goes my way on Sunday, that means in the last 3 years I've won 2 championships, and I'm really fucking excited about that,
If
man.
That's
Like that's
pretty
hella
darn
bragging
good, man.
rights. That's
That's
bragging
dynasty.
rights.
if there's anybody that has a horseshoe up their ass when it comes to fantasy, it's this fucking kid.
Yeah.
100%, man.
This guy here.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
But
it's crazy, bro. Like honestly, man. Like even the very first playoff game, I should have lost that game. But Lamar Jackson decided to be Lamar Jackson. Even he went to go take a shit at halftime and still came back and so in the third quarter and came back and threw a touchdown pass. So I won that game because he went bonkers. For everybody out there, I know we're doing a little bit of crossover right now, but if you guys watch football, the Buffalo Bills absolutely slapped Denver last Saturday. And just between 3 players, my opponent damn near scored 100 points. Probably 90% of people out there, if you had that stack, you probably lost that week. Somehow I survived and scored my highest amount I've ever scored all year last week. So, yeah, it's the horseshoe for sure. But yeah,
whatever.
man.
I'm happy. I'm proud. I'm happy. It's good for you.
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, so hopefully, that's a little extra stack right there. Got my little extra bonus from work, you know what I mean? So it's been an expensive month, but, we almost damn near replaced a decent portion of it, right? So
let's go.
But yeah, my broskies, shit, that's obviously us catching up with everybody. Y'all ready to play this game or what?
Let's go.
All right, bro. Who wants to go first? Durrel, me, Jordan. Who wants to go first?
I don't know. Let's go.
Doesn't really matter. All right, I'll go
bro.
first.
Durrel, kick us off, bro.
All right, so truth and a lie.
2 truths and a lie. So tell us a story, bro.
This is very.
You can't tell us. You can't tell us what it is. We got to guess.
All right. So the first story is about how I came across my favorite animal. Right.
All right.
So growing up, first of all, you guys know I wasn't born in Canada. I was born in Sierra Leone. So pretty much out there, it's West Africa for most of the guys, for most of the followers who don't know where Sierra Leone is located on the map, on the world map. It's located on the west coast of Africa, pretty much. Just a little backstory of Sierra Leone. The capital of Sierra Leone is called Freetown. So pretty much all the free slaves from the Underground Railroad that went to Nova Scotia and got shipped back home, they were all freed in my country.
Yo, that history is so
much,
fire.
So pretty much 100%. So pretty much that's where the capital of Sierra Leone became Freetown because of all the free slaves. So pretty much, I would say my history, my family history, and my deep-rooted history is 100% from slavery, right? So back home, we were surrounded by wildlife, right? So growing up, I was always surrounded by, let's say, like wild snakes, monkeys, wild dogs, you name it. I live right by the Atlantic Ocean, right? So we need like fresh fish or something like that. We just walk down. So just walk down the beach, fish.
Yo, this is wild.
Come back to the crib, right? Yeah. So one day, we're just going on the cruise with one of my buddies. His name was John, and we're just cruising. I remember I was like 8 years old. We just walk in. Pretty much our houses were maybe like 2-3 minutes away from each other, but pretty much when you're walking through the bushes, like that shit could feel like an eternity.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Even myself from a youth, even though I was surrounded by wildlife, I ain't never been a wildlife type of person. So we're walking. So then we heard some clittering up on the trees. I'm like, yo, John, what's that sound? Like, don't worry about that, bro. I'm like, what do you mean don't worry about that? Like, something about to jump on my back. I'm like, no, don't worry about that. So anyways, we're walking, we're hearing the exact same sound. Then I look up. Then when I fucking see, guess what it was? A fucking koala bear.
A koala bear.
Yeah, bro. This shit just chilling there. I'm just looking. I'm like, yo, bro. I ain't scared of that motherfucker. I could whoop his ass right now. So pretty much ever since I seen a koala bear, I was like, yo, man, I am in love with those animals. They're cute as hell. They got some freaking sharp ass claws. So if you try to fuck with one, just best believe that your face is gonna get ripped off.
A koala bear? Yo,
yeah, have you seen the claws on the motherfuckers, bro?
Of course I've seen the koala bear's claws and shit.
Yeah,
but like
man,
a lot of
those things are
animals in that like, animal family, I guess, have claws. Like it's like a bear
claws.
kind of. Like you ever 100%. Seen a
100%.
sloth? They got claws.
Yes. But yeah, so so anyways, yeah. So that's the first story. So that's pretty much how a koala bear became my favorite animal. And then the second story was pretty much that.
Wait, don't tell us yet. Don't tell us yet. Don't tell us yet. I
Mhm.
want to guess. We got to guess first.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Hold on, that was the first story.
No, it's the first story. He's gonna see. He gives.
Oh
you
yeah, he has to tell all
I
his
got-
stories. My bad. My bad. My bad. Okay, go. Okay.
I got two more stories to go. The
All
second
right. All right.
story is the game of basketball and how I fell in love with the game of basketball. Right. So pretty much back to the old story. So growing up in Sierra Leone, moving to Canada, like a whole new dimension, pretty much. Um, I was obviously tall, I was very tall for my age. So then, but like back home, all we played was soccer, right? So I moved to Canada. I was just killing kids in soccer. So I was like in grade 4, but I was like 5'10" in grade 4. Everyone in grade 4 was like 4'9", 3'0" nothing. But I was like just that big freaking like fourth grader, right? So, anyways, Mr. Houston, my basketball coach, is like, "Hey, what's your name?" I was like, my name is Durrel. Well, this back then I had like a thick African accent. He's like, my name is Dada. So it's like, have you played basketball before? I was like, never. I've never shot a basketball a day in my life. He's like, first of all, you're tall, you're fast, you're very athletic. You should come try for the basketball team. So pretty much that's how my basketball life began. Just from Mr. Houston coming up to me. He's like, hey, bro, he saw the potential. So that's all he needed to see. He saw the potential in me. I was like, all right, that's amazing, bro. So that's when I started playing basketball. He just took me underneath his wings and just started training me. So at the time, for my size, I was 5'10", right? Usually, especially in Canada, if you're 5'10" or even 6 foot at the time, at my age, or if you're in the fourth grade level or something like that, you're automatically the center. You
Oh yeah,
automatically
you're 2 feet taller than everybody. Like,
yes, but let's just say now I want to go play. If I let's just say now I want to play professionally, right? Because right now I'm still 6'3", right? If I had played at center throughout my entire collegiate years and even after basketball, or even after my college years and everything like that, but at center it's not my ideal position. So in Canada, because you're the tallest out of your peers, you're automatically put in the wrong position, right?
Right.
But Mr. Houston was like, all right, because you're taller than everyone else, that doesn't make you a center.
yeah,
It just means that you're taller than every.
it's traditional. It's traditional
Mhm.
basketball at the time. It was
Yes,
like
but
you're tall, you play center.
yeah, so automatically, so he was like, all right, automatically, you put your center, but I want you to handle the basketball. So this guy started like helping me with my handles, with my shot, and everything like that. So that's when, bro, even one of my boys right now, he's playing out in Israel, I believe. Deshaun, he's taller than myself. He's 6'8", right? But Mr. Houston taught him that, hey, not because you're taller than everyone means that you're a center, right? Because if you want to play basketball nationally, professionally, or whatsoever like that, you might be playing right now. I'm training you in the wrong position that you're supposed to be, right? So he taught me, he instilled in me that the right position for basketball, as well as my boy Deshaun, who's playing right now in Europe, the right position to play. That's my second story. And then the third story is musically. Bro, so do you guys know I have? Do you guys know I have a secret album?
I'm sorry, what?
A secret album.
You recorded a secret album.
Yes, it has 3 songs.
What are the songs?
I have 3 tracks published and ready to go. All I have to do is hit the release button and it's out there. So one is an R&B track. The second is like I'm spitting a bit, and the third is pretty much just I'm rapping also, but it's pretty much about Jesse Owens. I don't know if you guys know who Jesse Owens is.
Yeah, Sprinter.
So Sprinter, like back in the 1930s, he was like the first ever African American to ever race in the Olympics.
I don't think
back in
was Jesse Owens from the 30s. I thought no, he's not 30s.
no,
Like 80s,
1936. Nah, 1936,
wow.
bro. That's broski. 1936. That's when he because at the time Hitler was still the president, was the ruler of Germany. And because because back in 1936, the Olympics that year was in Germany, right? So there was like this whole debacle about, especially being an African American, traveling outside the United States at that time was a trouble. And then this guy went to the Olympics and just murdered everyone, right? So anyways, I have an album, 3 tracks. One of them is by Jesse Owens. The other one's a Lovey Dovey track. and then the other one's like may just spit. So if
Hmm.
if you guys want me to give you a snippet, I could give you a little snippet.
Give us a snippet, bro.
Yeah. And maybe you guys are ready, bro.
I'm ready, bro. Let's go. Let's see what you got.
All right. Yo, Jordan, let me get a little beat in the background.
A beat. I don't know what are you looking? What
All
are you
right,
doing?
all right.
Which
Give us some
track?
acapella, bro. Give us some
I
acapella.
just give
Whatever
just
track.
some acapella.
Easiest
All
one.
right. Listen to this. Let me take off your clothes and slide them panties off. Let me dim the lights. Cause tonight the bed is my stage. Watch me perform. I'm gonna fulfill your fantasies. Cause tonight I'm gonna show you how the body works. Let me show you what your body needs.
What your body needs. You know what I'm saying? All right. Jordan, you want to guess first, bro? Because I feel like I know which one it is. I know which one's the lie. 100%.
You know which one's a lie?
I really feel like I'm 100%. I feel okay. I'm a 99.95% sure which one the lie is.
I am too.
I don't think so, man.
Jordan, all right.
I'm
You want me
pretty
to?
sure. I'm like 90% sure that's number one.
You think that's the lie? Don't tell us yet. Don't tell us yet. So I'm gonna guess two. Why do you think number one is the lie, bro?
Why is it number
For
one?
some odd reason. Like, okay, so at first I was sitting here thinking 3 is the lie. Or sorry, 1 was the lie. And then he did that song, and I'm like, I don't know if it's in the lie anymore. Maybe
Yeah.
3 is the lie. The song threw me off. If you
The
didn't do
funny
that,
thing is, I've heard that song, or at least him spit that song a little bit. Because I remember when he wrote it when we were working together at the other job.
And it doesn't
I remember. I remember that song.
Wrench, but I feel like he would have told the koala bear story before. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with number 1 being the lie. I'm locking it in. Number 1's a lie.
Locking in number 1. The funny thing is, bro, I'm between 1 and 3. 1, not that I don't think all of 1 is a lie. I think the final detail being that the koala bear is his favorite animal, I think is the lie. Because that's so, and I'll tell you why. For everybody out there, for a long time, Durrel had a picture, his screensaver on his phone was a lion.
Ooh.
The black lion with the black and white lion. Know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
I remember, and I get it, African lions, it's spiritual, right? But then also number 3 could be a lie, but what's throwing me off is that I know that song because I remember when he wrote it and he showed it to me. He was like, "Yo, check out what I wrote," because we used to have a lot of downtime at the old job. In between, go ahead, bro.
Dad's got all the music stuff. Like, I think he has those. He's got it.
Exactly, and for everybody out there, yeah, Daryl's dad is like pretty much like a musician. He has a studio, he produces. I think your dad sings, like he does everything musically, right, Durrel?
Yeah, everything, man. Everything.
Yeah,
he's everything balled up in one.
That's right. So for you to have 3 songs recorded, I actually believe you probably do. Because like, why would you not? So I'm also gonna go with 1, not the whole story, maybe the whole story, but I don't believe that a fucking koala bear is your favorite animal.
I agree. I just don't think. I don't know if he even saw one.
So what is it, bro? Was the number 1 the lie?
So you guys are pretty good, man. So number 1 was the lie. I do have 3 tracks recorded. So maybe one of these days I'll bring it out to the. I'll send you guys a snippet after this.
Please do.
What the hell's a koala bear? I don't know what a freaking koala bear is, man.
You don't know what a koala bear is? That's amazing.
I know a koala bear. Like my favorite animal, obviously, is a freaking lion. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much me just playing the field a bit, just like getting everything started, just warming you guys up,
I feel you.
Just building anticipation.
Yeah, 100, bro. That was good though. You know what? It shows you that we know you, bro. I was like a koala bear.
I appreciate that,
I don't believe
man.
a koala bear. All right, Jordan, you want to go or you want me to go?
I'll give it a go. All
right, go ahead, bro.
Right.
Let's hear your 3.
So I'll start out with a story. I'll give you a story, right? I'm not just giving you my truth or lies. I'm giving you a story first.
Yeah, just three stories. We got to figure out which one you're fibbing on.
So I don't know. I don't remember how old we were, but we were coming back from my brother's football championship game, and we went to we went to Jeff's house, my boy Jeff's house, and when we ended up it was like 4 in the morning, and our buddy was working at Subway, and he's like, yeah, come by, come hang out, whatever, hook you guys up with some subs. So we go by, we're chilling in there, whatever, hanging out, get our subs. My suggestion, yeah, let's sit down, eat, whatever. So we sit down, eat. Whereas I think it's about four or five of us, and about 6 or 7 guys walk in, fucking guns, robbed the place. Said
And this is
everybody.
where at? Where were y'all?
Ajax
At a
at
burger
Subway.
joint, you said? At
Subway.
Subway. Okay.
Okay. 6 or 7 guys walk in, pulls out his gun, tells us to put our phones, wallets, everything on the table. Tells my boy that's at the cashier, open the register, put all the money in his bag. Asks him, sits him down, points the gun at him, asks him for the code to the safe. He's like, I don't have no code to the safe. They're not gonna give me the code to the safe. Anyway, they ended up taking up all our shit, took our cell phones, took our money, took the register money, dipped out. So yeah, basically I got robbed at gunpoint. Back in the day after my brother's football game.
Jesus
So
Christ.
Story. All right.
That's
I was,
fucking terrifying. The mean streets of Ajax over with this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
I
You
think
know
it
what
was
I
like
mean?
13, 14. I can't remember.
that's fucked up. Being that young.
Mhm.
So story. Me and Britt, just went away, went out to Hamilton, whatever. We were just going to got a hotel, hanging out, and we were going to a concert. And we decided before our check-in was at 3. We got there around 2 o'clock. Decided let's go to Pizza because it's right up the road. Waste some time. We were hungry, whatever, right? So we go over to Pizza. We're chilling, and all of a sudden, fucking Akon walks in the Pizza, right? This guy comes in here, Brit's favorite artist, right? Comes in the Pizza, and I look at him and I'm like, "You're Akon," and he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh shit, my girlfriend loves you." And he's like, "Oh yeah, all right." Oh, took a picture. The guy was ordering some food. His girl asked for like a drink, and he's like, "No, I'm not buying you a drink." And he was with like his girl and some next dude. And that's the story. I met Akon, first celebrity I ever really met.
At a fucking Pizza,
At
the
a
best pizza in Canada,
in
right?
Hamilton. In Hamilton.
All
It's
right.
crazy because the first story, the guy should have been locked up.
You know what I'm saying?
And then, as most of you know, I played football my whole life, and I was pretty good. I won, offensive MVP. Growing up, I was always one of the best on the offensive line, at least. And I actually got offered a full scholarship to a university. And before I blew my knee.
Wow. That's amazing. All right. I'm going to go first because I know you were good at football and I knew you blew your knee out because you told me that when we first ever met back in like 2016. So I know for sure that's a truth. The second one, I kind of also believe that too. Or sorry, the first story. Because yeah, motherfuckers are crazy, bro. Motherfuckers are crazy. Motherfuckers will rob shit. The story that I think is a fucking lie is fucking you met Akon at a Pizza in Hamilton. Because first of all, why the fuck would Akon go to Pizza? Like Pizza
In Hamilton?
is, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Hamilton. Yo, just imagine Akon and his probably fucking superstar girl he was with, and his like entourage was like, "Yo, I don't know how he talks, so I'm just gonna try to pretend to be like, hey, Akon, my name's Akon, and I want some pizza. You know what? Let's go to a spot called Pizza in fuck. Why the fuck would Akon go to a Pizza in Hamilton? And one, I don't even believe that that's Brit's favorite artist. I think that's also another detail that threw me right the fuck off. So I think that's a lie and a half. Like, dude, if you met Akon at a Pizza, and that's fucking true, I don't even know what to say to that. And like the first story, yeah, man, like that's also very believable, man, because yeah, I've had my run-ins with motherfuckers with guns. So that's my guess, man. Darrell, what do you think, bro?
Okay, broski, I'm gonna break it down for you. So for me, I don't know. I feel like I've heard that Akon story before,
Nah,
but
Akon didn't go to
but but
fucking Hamilton in a pizza.
and that's what I'm saying. But this is the
So,
but this is
Tony,
the yo.
you think Tony? You
I'm sorry.
think that one's fake? You're locking that in?
One, I'm locking that in like a motherfucker.
I wasn't sure.
I'm
I
not
was
100
between
percent
number one too, because like a lot of Canada, they got two. Like the gun problem out here is not crazy like America. So I was like maybe number one, but
Mhm.
it's possible. But Akon at a pizza, like I would think he navigates to like a Pizza Hut or just something he's more familiar with. I mean, because Pizza Hut's better than fucking pizza.
Mhm.
All right, so let's
Yeah,
see
but
what
the
you
way
think.
yeah, but the way I'm thinking about it, in terms of pizza, that's actually one of the most famous chains in Canada. If you really
Yeah,
think about it, the movie Half Baked, there was a scene that was shot right in front of the pizza right on King Street in Toronto,
that is a
right? So if
good
you watch
point.
Half Baked, you can see pizza right there.
Mhm.
Rob Ford back in the day. Remember, he had like one of his drunken stupors out front of Pizza, bro. That shit. Yeah, that was news in the that was CNN reported that. Rob Ford, I think was acting up. I can't remember the full story, but he was acting up at a Pizza or met some crackheads at Pizza. So Akon, the only thing that's kind of questionable is Hamilton.
Yeah,
Out of all the cities in Canada, in Toronto, Hamilton.
yeah.
But but
I
then
mean, but then
again,
again, there is some pretty decent live venues out there apparently. But
there is.
like Hamilton, I
Yeah,
think what's
but
throwing me
I
off
don't
is
know.
fucking Pizza. Like, why the fuck would Akon go to Pizza of all places?
But the things are in the Raptors games, they advertise Pizza like there's no tomorrow. You know what I
That's a
mean?
good
Like
point.
if you hit whoever, like, I think if the Raptors score 100, if the Raptors the first team to 100 points, everybody wins free Pizza. Are you trying to tell me those American players aren't hearing this stuff? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. That's a
So
good
then,
point.
but then the story about you being robbed at gunpoint. The thing that kind of make that story factual is that you're in Ajax. So it's like got robbed at gunpoint, but where were you at? Actually, you're in Ajax.
The subway,
Okay, and
a
Subway.
possibility.
Like one of my homeboys got smacked the hell out of at a McDonald's up in Windsor just because he called a shorty ratchet.
Yeah, as you go.
Right?
That's fucking crazy. All right, bro.
Jeez,
Jordan, which one is
and
it,
then
bro? Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
so
Darrell.
hold on, and then you blowing your knee out. I've also heard that story. So
Yes,
my guess is gonna say story number was you getting robbed at gunpoint was the first story. So I'm
that
gonna
was the
say
first one.
that's the last.
But
That's
my
the
third
lie.
story, hold on, my third story wasn't that I blew my knee out. It's that I got offered a full scholarship.
Well, but
Oh,
then you obviously didn't get it because you blew your knee out. But yes,
yeah. So I'm gonna say your lie was the first story that you got robbed at gunpoint.
yeah. And I'm going with the second one that you met fucking Akon, and it's Brit's favorite artist at a fucking Pizza in Hamilton. That's a lie and a half.
You guys want to both? You want to know? You ready
I'm
for it?
locked in. Yeah, I'm ready,
Oh, I
bro.
want to know.
Both y'all motherfuckers drink.
What?
The third one's a lie.
The
I blew
third
my
one's a
knee.
lie.
I blew my knee, but I never got offered a full scholarship.
You
That was a
even
good one.
tell me you actually met Akon at
Yep.
fucking Pizza in Hamilton.
Guy out there, right? And we go to Pizza, like I said, for the while we're waiting for our hotel. And motherfucking Akon comes in on one of them hoverboards, whatever they are.
He
I
was
remember
on
you
a
telling me this story, man.
No, dude. No, dude.
Yep, comes in and got my picture with him. His girl asked for a drink. He's like,
Babe,
nah.
Akon was on a hoverboard. Yo, what the?
One of the whatever
Yo,
they
this
are,
is crazy.
those fucking
No, I
boards.
know it's
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
hoverboard. Yeah,
The
Yeah,
segues.
Segway. Yeah.
so yeah, I was rolling through Hamilton on that.
I knew it. I remember you told me that story like a couple months ago. I was like,
Picture with
so
him and everything.
that kind
And
of resonated with me.
Brittany loves Akon.
Brittany loves Akon. Wow.
Yep, she
Wow.
loves Akon.
Bro, that's so crazy. I don't
Wow,
even
man.
know.
Motherfucker, I got robbed at gunpoint.
I believe that.
That's
Yeah,
fucked
that's
up,
happened.
bro.
Yeah.
in a subway.
Jeez.
Bro,
Yeah.
what did you like? What was
Wow.
what was
Like
your
going through your mind
reaction?
at that point.
Like, yeah, bro.
Crazy 'cause- it was crazy because four of them had a mask, and two of them didn't, or three of them didn't. And Jeff turned
Dumbasses.
around, and he looks at one of the guys, and he fucking went to school with him. He goes, "Yo," and played football with him. He goes, "Yo, Dominic, seriously?" And then he ran out, and he's like, "Yo, one of them knew me."
Wow, that's crazy. Because like
That
when
could have ended
motherfuckers,
bad.
yeah, bro. Because when
especially them
motherfuckers
knowing that
don't
you
wear
know
masks,
someone,
yeah, and when motherfuckers don't wear masks, that means
they
they
don't give a
really don't give a
fuck.
fuck. I know. That's what, like, yo, if you trying to rob me without a
Sure.
mask,
That's why I was, it was fucked.
yo, that's so
Crazy.
fucked.
And then it's crazy because they stole all our hats. We had fitteds on, whatever. And Jeff had this like really orange, like bright orange Blue Jays hat, and they stole that. And like I've never seen this hat anywhere. All right. And then we're at a party like a year later. It had to be like maybe at least 6 months to a year later, and we see this one of our buddies wearing this hat. And Jeff's like, "Yo," and it's the exact same size as Jeff's hat was. So Jeff's like, "Yo, where'd you
Oh,
get
it
the
definitely is that.
He's like, "I don't know. Some dude at school sold it to me." And they're like, So,
Dude, how old were y'all, bro?
Was it 13? You said?
grade 10. I was probably
Yeah,
grade 9.
10,
14,
yeah, you're
15?
probably like, yeah,
Grade
14,
9.
15.
Yeah. I had a Motorola flip phone.
Let's
Yeah, no,
go.
stolen. So,
Jeez.
Wow.
yeah.
Bro, that's fucking mind-blowing. Like, that's mind-blowing. That's so
Mind your own
young.
business. Mind your own business trying to get a sub.
Uh-huh.
That motherfucker just came in robbing a fucking. Do you think the gun was real or you think it was fake?
I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I literally don't. Probably.
Man,
but
that's
I don't.
crazy. That's so crazy, bro. That's actually wild. I'm still shocked that you met Akon on a Segway in Hamilton at Pizza. Like, that is so shocking to me.
Random. But
That's
the thing is, what's
so
funny though?
random.
Kevin Hart just about 2 weeks ago was in Milton, Ontario, out
We
of
shouldn't
all
have moved.
places,
We
a couple
shouldn't
of
have
weeks
moved.
ago.
Yeah.
100%. So Akon could have had a concert in Hamilton. So that's why that's a story, especially him telling me the story about how he met Akon a couple months back, pulling up in a Segway into Pizza. That story kind of.
I told you I was
I
going
remember
to a
that story.
concert. Too. I said I was going to a concert.
Right. Yeah, little details, bro. Look
That's
at
what
you.
I'm saying.
Little
I didn't want to
details.
say I'm going to an Akon concert because you'd be like, okay, then that's obviously you see an Akon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I said I'm going to a concert, and Akon was in Hamilton.
Oh shit. That's so crazy. That's wild, bro. You got me. You got me real good. Because that's fucking unbelievable shit. All right, man. Well, shit. I was trying to think of like, dude, I have so many stories.
Okay, let's go.
I'm trying to think of the first one that I'm gonna give y'all. I'm trying to think of one that I didn't tell y'all already, or at least Durrel. All right, fuck it. I'll give you the first one. All right, so the first one is back in the day, and I've told y'all guys before, I've had like a lot of like I don't know if you know what the word to say, but I've had a lot of like racist shit happen to me, but like not like evil racism. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you know what the word would be? It would be stereotyped. Like I've been stereotyped a lot in my life, yo. So I remember, man, I'm fucking. It's my senior year of high school, 12th grade year, because I think you guys don't call it seniors out here in Canada, right? So it's my grade 12 year of high school, and at this time I had a car, or actually I was driving an SUV at the time. My mom gave me her SUV that she pretty much was like, "Here's yours now." So I'm driving this little Ford Explorer. It's my first car ever. I got this like mega freedom. I'm in my 12th grade year. I have like maybe 2 or 3 classes. Football season's over, so I have like mega freedom. Like, bro, when I mean like I partied super fucking hard my 12th grade year, like to the point where I had to take a night course because I partied so hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I always got good grades. So I had a lot of freedom. I had a car, had freedom. I had started smoking weed. Like I had a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I was partying. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to the NFL, so that was it. You know what I'm saying? Because I played football my whole life in school since I was little. I've been playing football my whole life. And so I remember, dude, me and my boy Buddy, we were like, oh shit, we're done with school at like fucking 12 o'clock or whatever. We're like, yo, what you want to do? And he was like, fuck, man, I'm hungry. I was like, cool, bro, let's go grab some food. So we're like, fuck, where you want to go? And I was like, shit, bro, I got these motherfucking coupons for some Whoppers. And he was like, fuck yeah, bro, because obviously, we ain't got that much money. We're both working little part-time jobs, but we ain't got that much money. So I was like, yo, I got these fucking 2-for-1, coupon for some Whoppers. So he was like, cool, Burger King it is. So we hop in my truck, we roll out, we get to we get to this Burger King on fucking, what was it? What's the name of the street, man? I think it was a little Chinatown area, man. It was close to my school. Anyways, can't remember the Beach Nut, I think. Anyway, so we go to this motherfucking, for everybody, for all my homies in H-Town, y'all know where it's at. Over there by Elsick High School. And we go to this fucking, we go to Burger King. I go in there, I order my shit. I'm like, I show the guy, like, hey, man, I got this fucking coupons for these 2 Whoppers. The guy's like, all right, cool, man, I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? Here's 2 Whoppers. I put in my order. I'm like, yo, can I get my Whopper? But please add cheese. And my boy Buddy's like, yeah, you got to add the cheese. Because Whoppers don't come with cheese, which is pretty fucking crazy to me. Like, their flagship burger has no cheese. That's another conversation because I think that's weird. But I was like, yo, add cheese to my Whopper, please. And it was like, all right, cool. So anyways, man, I go up to the motherfucking, they call our number. I go up, me and my boy Buddy, we go up, we grab our shit, we go back to our table, and shit, we unwrap it, and we're hungry, bro. We're like fucking 2 18-year-old kids, fucking hungry as fuck. So I remember, about to dive into this Whopper, and we're just chit-chatting or whatever. We start eating some fries, and then I remember taking my first bite of my Whopper, and I took a bite, and I was like, yo, this got a crunch, like an extra crunch. And I'm like, that's good though. And then all of a sudden I felt this bite on my tongue. I was like, what the fuck? Like, y'all have had a Whopper before, so it ain't spicy. So I was like, yo, why is this spicy? You know what I mean? So I fucking put my burger down and I opened my burger and I got motherfucking jalapenos in my fucking Whopper. And I was like, what? I was like, jalapenos? And at the time, I wasn't like a super fan of jalapenos yet. Like I liked them, but I wasn't like I am now. Like, cause how as you get older, your palate changes. So I was still kind of finicky about jalapenos on shit, right? It's funny, cause especially when you're Mexican, that's kind of taboo. So out of just sheer what the fuck, I grab my burger and tray. I go up to the fucking guy. I go back up to like where you pick up your order at a fucking fast food restaurant. Everybody can imagine that in their head. And I was like, hey, yo, y'all put jalapenos in my Whopper and I didn't ask for jalapenos. And bro, this guy looked me straight in the face. White dude too. Like a younger dude too. He probably was in his 20s. He looked me straight in the face. He goes, bro, that shit's usually extra. Like I hooked you up. Like, bro, that's on the house. Like, bro, I hooked you up. That's on the house. And he pushed my tray back. And I was like, yo, and I was sitting there and I just smiled. I was like, you know what, bro? I appreciate it, man. He goes, yeah, bro, fucking that's on the house, bro. That's usually an extra 99 cents. He pushed my tray back. And I was like, all right, man, cool. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Funny. So I took my shit back. And and then I just heard my brother's fucking message. He goes, what's on your damn head, T? Yo, look at my motherfucking hat, bro. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, so I go back to my motherfucking to the table with my boy Buddy, and Buddy was like, what happened? I was like, bro, honestly, he hooked me up. And bro, when I meet my boy Buddy, he died laughing. He fucking died laughing. And I just ate my burger. And to this day, since that day, actually, this is the funny thing. Since that day, I fucking love jalapenos on a burger, yo. Love them. Like, absolutely love them. Yeah, bro. Like, that shit's nice. The crunch. That's fucking funny. Especially if it's pickled, you know what I mean? Because it adds like that that
acidic.
Yeah, bro. And like the rich burger.
Bien, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. So that shit was crazy.
So you go finesse. That's what you're trying to say.
No, bro. But I mean, that's the thing, though. Like,
he go reverse finesse.
He's like, bro. He was like, y'all love that shit. Like, I hooked you up. Like, bro, but I'm like, fuck, he's right. Like, I love this shit. You know what I mean? I ain't even know I liked it as much as he knew I liked it. You know what I mean? That's funny. And he was like, yo, this, and obviously, if y'all saw me back in the day when I was, 18 years old, man, I was like I was a little vato, you know what I mean? Little baggy shirts, chain, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I had Jordans on. Like, I looked the part, especially where I lived or whatever. But yeah, man, so I got jalapenos on my Whopper, and that shit changed my life. Out of some, stereotypical shit. So I appreciate that, dude, man. So that's one. Another one, this one's really funny, and my brother just jumped on, and yeah, man.
So Felix.
Yeah, what's happening, bro? I didn't kill anything for it, but it does look like it's beaver, but it's not beaver. I don't want to kill a little beaver for this. This is some faux shit. But another story. Fox, I don't know. It's definitely not real, but it's okay. Keeps my head warm out in this crazy country that's cold. So I'll give you another story, bro. So this story's pretty fucking wild because this is like obviously y'all know Sid very well. We because for everybody out there, Sid also works with us, so she deals with our three asses all day at work, and then obviously when we podcast. So I appreciate my girl for putting up with us all the time because we wild. But so I remember the time me and my girl had just started dating. Like we were probably like, dude, man, we had probably been dating like. I think officially maybe like a month. So we were still real cute. Y'all been with girlfriends when y'all still in that cute phase. You know what I'm saying? Where you like not as free yet. Like you a little weird around each other, but not that weird quite yet.
Yeah, you can't fart around here, not yet.
Yeah, like you ain't farted yet. You know what I mean?
Bro,
shit.
funny.
I remember the first time I farted in front of my Yo, that's a bonus story. Let me give you all this bonus story real quick. Yo, I remember the first time I farted in front. First time I farted in front of my girl. yo, I think I was fucking with like a bottle. I was fucking with a bottle, and like the bottle had a dent in it. So I remember just for whatever reason, I just put my fucking I tried to blow the bottle back out to like its shape, and I blew so fucking hard.
You farted.
Bro, I farted a straight clapper, bro. Like cheeks just, you know. And we were in the kitchen, and again, we were still pretty new too. And dude, I think what made it funnier is that my girl tried to act like she ain't hear it. She tried to act like she ain't hear it.
She's trying to be nice. She was trying to be nice.
Yeah, she tried to be real sweet. And I was like, and then me being yeah,
she like, what's that smell?
You know what I'm saying? Me being awkward, I just kind of blurted it out. I was like, oh my God, I just farted. And then, so yo, that's the first time I ever farted. My girl, I'm sitting there fucking around with a bottle. I don't even know what possessed me to want to do this to this bottle because I just needed to go to the trash. I just wanted to fucking blow it back out. But yeah, that shit was the first time I was in the kitchen blowing the bottle and just fucking no timeout for real though. So that's a little bonus story for y'all, and that one's obviously true as fuck. I'll tell y'all right now, it's true as fuck. So second story, or back to the second story. So again, same thing. Me and my girl's still pretty new. Fuck, we had an eventful fucking month, eh, babe? Shit. Yeah, she's right here next to me listening to shit. So like, again, we still super cute. You know what I mean? We're still cute, and yeah, man, fucking, we're like laying, cuddling. You know what I'm saying? We're spooning or whatever, laying down, just kind of chilling, watching TV or whatever. And it starts to get a little chilly. And, same thing. We're just, being cute. And my girl reaches over to try to grab the blanket. She was like, oh, baby, I'm cold. And I was like, that's cool. So she reaches over, right? So imagine being, I'm saying, actually trying to stay in the camera, but like sideways, she reaches back like this to grab the blanket. And I think I had basketball shorts on. Or no, I don't think. Yeah, no, yeah, I was naked because I'm always naked, honestly. Because I'm saying, in my house, so I'm naked in the bed or whatever. So she reaches back, trying to grab the blanket, and
hold them cojones.
Bro, I don't know if you ever heard the saying "bat winged." Bro, my girl grabs my motherfucking nut skin hair or my nut skin and pulls the shit like pulls up, like pulled, and I was like. Dude, my eyes get all big, and I was, again, we trying to be cute, and I was like, babe, that's not the blanket. That's not the blanket. And she lets go, and my shit snaps back, and bro, she said like no words for like the first 20, 30 seconds. She was just like, oh my God, bro. Like when I mean like, okay, here's like my ball skin, like this, like pulled straight up, and then just let go. I was like, oh my God, and I was like,
dude, that's not love, man.
Yeah, so. Imagine how awkward we were for like the first couple minutes, and I was like, yo, I just got straight bat winged by my girl, and she was so embarrassed and shit. And then obviously that shit happened, and then she ain't met my brother and them yet. So I was like, yo, what's a great way to break the ice with my brother and my sister-in-law, because they came to visit, is I'm gonna tell them this story as soon as they get here. So we're sitting there drinking some vodka, and I tell them the story, and I was like, yo, welcome to the family. You know what I'm saying? This is how we are. So yeah, maybe that's pretty much my second story is, me and my girl, like a month into dating or like officially like living together and shit. And she bat winged the fuck out of my nutsack. Yo, that shit was crazy. So
you didn't like it?
It was a little weird. You know what I'm saying? It was a little weird when it happened. I was just like, fuck, that's not the blanket at all. And I think what
What if
made
it?
it, yeah, go ahead, bro.
Maybe she was trying to see your freaky level. You know what I mean?
You
She's
know
like, let
what
me
I
see if I
mean?
how far I can really pull this for me to get a reaction.
Uh, you know what, bro? Like,
Ruined it.
yeah, it's one of those things where like, um, yeah, I'm not into that kind of like I'm into some freaky shit, but not that freaky. Like that's real freaky. You know what I mean? So I remember, dude, just like the sheer like, because again, we've all been new with your girlfriends before. Like obviously, Darrell, I know you're single, but like we've all had like new relationships, and
Hmm.
so just the cute factor was so high. Like the cuddly factor that we just both try to like kind of play it off like it didn't really happen. But then after the fact, that shit was so hilarious, man. Um, so that's story two. I got Batwing from my girl, and it's still funny to this day. Story number three is yeah, basically long story short, man. Shit, when I was like, how old was I, man? I was like maybe I don't know, maybe 12 years old. Yeah, I was a kid. I was like a little kid, and I remember fucking basically just running around like it was actually one of my first ever like girlfriends. I think I was like 12. Well, I forgot what grade you're in 12, but I'm sitting there and I'm messing with this little girl. And back in the day, we had recess and shit, and we run around outside, and we're playing tag with a bunch of people or whatever, and we playing some football. Remember playing football because our recess was like 35-40 minutes or whatever. So I'm playing football with the guys, and then obviously I'm trying to show off. I'm catching touchdown passes and shit. Like I was a bad little motherfucker playing football back in the day because I was fast and little. You know what I mean? And I remember after I was done showing off to this girl, I was all trying to mac and shit, trying to be all like, trying to basically learn from my older brother. You know what I mean? Because I got an older brother. He's like
Hmm.
10 years older than me. So like I thought I knew the game already from my brother. And I remember messing with this little girl. And yeah, man, fucking, we like start flirting. Again, you're 12, you don't really know what you're doing. And we start playing tag. So she's like, tag, you're it. And I was like, oh, fuck, she got me. And they were running around. And she was fast too. And then, she tag her back. And then I start running. I was like, oh, shit. She was fast as fuck. So I remember trying to run up to this little girl. And I'm running, running, running. And there's like, y'all remember them jungle gyms? Like the little, like it was like all these bars. And it was like a half dome that you got to climb and shit.
Yeah.
So I remember we was running around this bitch and so this jungle gym was like obviously we're out in recess. It's a fucking out in the grass, but the jungle gym was surrounded by sand, right? And I'm like, oh shit. So we're doing circles, right? We're doing circles around this jungle gym. And then next thing you know, bro, this girl slips. Like she slipped real hard. And bam, bro, she hits one of the bottom poles and splits her shit open. Like split, like bloody. And I remember like I stopped and I was like, oh my God, like, yo, you're fucking mad bloody. And she was like, ah, fuck my head. And I was like, yo, you're like mad bleeding. Like, don't touch your face. And then I guess she like felt like the blood is running down her face. And then she looked at her hands and then she started mad crying. So I'm like, oh shit, dude, just imagine like the trauma. You're like 10, 12 years old, whatever grade you're in, like fourth grade, or how old you are in fourth grade. This girl's bloody as fuck. We was trying to be all cute. And then we got to call the teacher over. The teacher comes over here. She is like, holy shit. Like, she's like, oh my God. Like,
You're
this
sitting
teacher
there
was
like,
tripping.
I've been putting in work. Now her face is all fucked up.
You
Like,
know what I'm saying? Bro, like trauma. And then the teacher comes in. Of course, all the kids came in there. Everybody's like, oh my God, she's bleeding. Like, bro, this shit was traumatic as fuck. And I remember, like, this is my girlfriend. Like, I kissed her on the cheek once. I'm sitting here, like, it's my fault. Like, we were playing
Let's
tag around
go.
the jungle gym. Um, anyway, so she ended up being all right. She ended up getting stitched up. Like, she was fine. But that shit at like fucking 10, 12 years old, whatever I was, that shit was a lot, man. Like, I remember her getting up and I was like, just blood. I was like, oh shit. I was like, yo, you're bloody as fuck, yo. But yeah, man, that shit happened. That was like fourth grade. But yeah, that was one of the most traumatic stories I think, that ever happened to me, man, was this bloody ass face little girl. And she ended up getting, I think she had like 8-9 stitches across her face, bro. That shit was crazy. That shit was super crazy. And it sucks too because I don't remember her name either. Because like fuck, I don't remember half the shit from back elementary school. But yeah, man, that was a traumatic time for me. That's my third story. That was the trauma of my little crush busting her fucking head open in front of my face.
Cool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So who wants to take the first dab at this? Because I think I know I got the answer.
story's a lie.
Which one?
The last one.
What you think,
I
Durrel?
don't know.
No
I don't
questions.
know.
I know number
That
two is
last,
true. Number one's too funny not to be true. To me,
I'm with.
as a storyteller, you're not. The other two stories, you were very sure, and this one,
Yeah,
you went from playing tag to football.
I was
Then
playing football first.
no, you said tag first.
No, I was playing football
Yes.
first, and then we
So
started playing tag.
So I don't know. You were kind of all over the place. Um,
see the thing with Tony,
I don't know.
I feel like
I think
before every story, you tell the emotion of the story. If
yeah,
the story is
yeah,
going to be funny, if it's going to be a scary story or anything like that. So even when you went on a tangent and you're talking about how cute you and the girl were, you were like, "Yo, funny story." You know what I'm saying? So every story that you tell, there's an emotion related to the story. With that
Mm.
last story, there was no emotion related to it. It was kind of, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you were taking bits and pieces as a sales guy. As a sales guy, you really did your thing, man. You really did your number in that story. You pretty much getting bits and pieces out of all angles, trying to make it one. So number 3 for me, man. That's
I'm locking it in.
you were got yeah, locking that
Yeah,
shit in too, man. Buddy went fishing.
y'all right. It's definitely number 3. Number 3 was a lie, but let me give y'all the real story. Number 3 is a white lie. Number 3 was actually the reverse, though. It was me who busted my head on that jungle gym. I was the one that, and it was the same thing, bro. The story's
Cause
true.
I
I
remember,
was
don't you have, yeah.
yeah, exactly. So
That's another thing. You were talking that she busted this side, and then when you went to the scar, you went to this side.
yeah, well, I was just
You-
trying to point it out.
I
But
know,
look
but
at y'all, bro. Y'all see. That's why y'all are good at what y'all do. See, if everybody out there, we're all salesmen, and they pay attention to detail. That's why they're good at what they do. But no, you're right. But that really was the reverse, man. It was the same thing. I was chasing this little girl around, and it was me who fell, busted my shit wide open, bro. Fucking bloody as fuck. And I remember, like obviously when it first happened, like we've all busted our faces before, busted something. Like you don't really know, like you
Busted
don't
something
really
before.
feel it. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. You don't feel like the pain, but it wasn't, bro. You know what tripped me out, y'all, was I remember when I put my hand up to my face, my finger went through my fucking eyebrow. And that's what like, and you know how shit don't feel
Burn.
right. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit. And I remember looking at my hand and I was bloody. And I remember all the kids running around like, oh my God, Tony busted his head. The teacher came all traumatic. She was like, oh my God, oh my God. She took her fucking like, you know, she had like a little sweater on. She took her sweater off, kind of like this little throw she had on and like wrapped my face and shit. And I remember they got one of the fucking like office chairs from one of the inside, put me on this office chair, rolling me down the hallway to the nurse's office. Like, and they called my mom. Like, that shit was dramatic as fuck. But no, it was actually me who busted my head, not the little girl. But y'all are good though. It was story number 3 was the lie, man, for sure. A little white lie, but it was a lie. Yeah, man.
Nah, man.
No doubt about it.
Jordan put a nail right on the cover, man. You're very sure about every story that you tell, man. It just with this story there was some shit wasn't adding up, man.
Yeah, no, y'all right. Yeah, it was definitely me. I should have practiced it before we got on, just to give it more like more life, more believability. But nah, I feel y'all, man. That's what it was though.
But the thing is, though, every story that we could have told that was a lie, we've already told you guys. All the truth that all the truth that we're gonna say, we've already spoke about it. You know what I'm saying? So that it's if you've been paying attention, if you're able to relate the story that we're telling you to all the shit that we've been talking about in the past,
yeah,
and putting 2 and 2 together and making 4, or 1 plus what was it? 1 plus 2 is 3 minus 4. That's 3 quick maths.
quick maths. You know what I'm saying? I got a request. So my brother and them, I don't know if I ever told y'all this story, but they keep wanting me to tell y'all this story about a fish. Have I ever told you my fish story?
It's kind of sus.
Nope.
Yeah. So it's a quick one. So for everybody out there, my brother is 10 years older than me. So he's like a really big brother. So with that, for everybody out there that is, the youngest or has a older sibling, y'all know how they can really fuck with you a lot, right? Like older siblings are assholes sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
An older sister, buddy.
You know what I'm saying? Older siblings be on some shit. So I remember, bro, I can't remember how old I was, but I remember this day. Do y'all remember? Because I'm a little bit older than y'all, so I don't know if y'all remember. But do y'all remember Ken Griffey Jr., right? Like the baseball player?
Yes, sir. I had his shoes, bro.
Yeah, okay, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So Ken Griffey Jr., the very first pair, remember those black and green Nikes that came out, those Ken Griffeys?
100%, man.
Bro, they were some of the sickest Nikes ever. Jordan, I'll send them to you later, bro. Like they're so sick. If I could find a pair to this day, I would
Wicked,
100% grab them. Yeah, bro, like
Yeah.
fire.
I had the red and white ones. That's
Sick.
the one with him. It's kind of
Yeah,
like
the
he's
logo is
swinging
from
a bat.
swinging. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember wanting these shoes, like hella wanting these shoes, man. I was like, yo, I really want these Ken Griffey's. I want these Ken Griffey's. So, man, you know, whatever. Back in the day, we're growing up in apartment complexes, so we couldn't really have dogs and shit. A lot of dogs that we actually had them like illegally because like we never paid the pet deposit. So we used to try to like hide our dogs for a while, and then like if they caught on to us, we had to like give the dog away. Like, anyways, we were broke, right? My mom was like, I can't afford no $300-400 pet deposit. You know what I'm saying? So we had a fish. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, cool, my first pet. Or I don't know if it wasn't my first pet by then. It was like my fifth probably, but it was like a fish. And I was like, hell yeah, I got a fish. I got a little goldfish. And I was like feeding him and shit. One day I come home and my fucking fish is dead. I'm like, damn, my fish died. That sucks. But it was just like a little guppy. Who the fucking knows what it was? Like I don't even know if it was a goldfish or like a feeder fish. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I remember my brother sitting there chilling with his homie James, and it was one of my brother's best friends growing up. And then we were talking about like, you know, I really want these Ken Griffey's and shit. My brother was like, yo, tell you what. I was like, if you drink this goldfish, I will buy you those Ken Griffey's. And I was like, what? What you mean if I drink this? Like if I eat this goldfish? He was like, yeah, because my brother was working. Remember, he's 10 years older than me, so he's got a job or whatever. He's got money. And I know my brother had money.
Yes.
I know my brother had money. And like he used to always flash or whatever. My brother was like kind of balling, right? At his age. You know, he was what? This was probably when I was like 10, 12, somewhere around there. So he was probably like between 20 and 22. So he was working. And I was like, all right. So if I fucking eat this goldfish, you're going to buy me these Ken Griffey's? He's like, yep, I'll give you these Ken Griffey's. I said, all right, cool. Then I was like, I can't just eat a goldfish. That's disgusting. This is a dead goldfish. So I was like, yo, give me like some orange juice or something. So my fucking punk ass brother grabs me a glass of orange juice, picks out this goldfish, puts it in the motherfucking orange juice, and I'm like gung-ho because I really want these fucking Ken Griffey's. So I fucking down this goddamn fucking glass of orange juice, and I drank it, knocked this fish out, and I was like, hell yeah. So I finished the goldfish, drink the fucking drink. My brother and James start dying laughing, like they are laughing because they couldn't fucking believe it. They couldn't believe that I actually did it. And I was like, yeah, I really want these fucking Ken Griffey's. Like, that's not a big deal to me. And next thing you know, he fucking anyways, long story short, man, like to finish it off, my brother never got me these goddamn Ken Griffey's. And this is what I mean by the older brother. Like I never got it, bro.
To him now. He owes them to you now.
Bro, still to this day he owes me these shoes. And the crazy thing is, dude, I remember for years I gave him shit about this shit. For years. I remember, dude, I told my mom, I told my sister, like I was so salty. Like when I mean like I don't remember 100%. Maybe my brother will tell you the story better. I don't remember if I cried or not. Like, dude, when I mean I was pissed, I was so pissed. Even to this day, I'm like, yo, you never got me those Ken Griffey's, you fucking asshole. You know what I'm saying?
Back in the day, those were the equivalent of having Jordans back in the day.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like that was the shoe,
tough.
And like I think it was like 90.
I was looking at them. I'm pretty sure I had them.
Yeah, bro. I think it was 90. 95 when they come out 96 94 the 90s. It was like early to mid 90s for sure, or maybe late 90s. No, because I was born in 86, so yeah, it was probably like 90, like 96, maybe 94. I don't remember, but yeah, Jesus Christ. But yeah, man, that was fuck. Priscilla said he introduced me to sushi for real though. So yeah, man, I ate a fucking goldfish.
95.
Yeah, see, 95. So that means I was
Furies.
Bro, I was 9 years old, yo, when I drank a goldfish and some fucking Ken Griffey's that I never got, yo. Yep. So everybody out there, I'm sure everybody can relate, man. Older siblings can be assholes. You know what I'm saying? Dude, my brother's fucking me all the time, man. My brother's fucking me all the time when I was a kid. But we better for it. My brother took care of us, though, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. But yeah, you should still, like, my brother's doing pretty well in life, man. I feel like you should buy me some Ken Griffey's. I know my foot's a lot bigger now, and it's probably more expensive, but you should buy me those Ken Griffey's, bro, if you're in here listening. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But yeah, man. But bro, this was mad fun, man. This was mad fun.
Let's go.
I'm still
I miss
shocked
y'all guys, man.
I know, I miss y'all too, bro. I'm still shocked that this fool Jordan met Akon in Hamilton at a pizza on a Segway.
You know?
Like when I mean that sounds like a lie and it's actually true, it's so shocking to me, bro. And Durrel,
sounds like a lie?
Let me hit you up with a quick one because I got a couple written down here.
Go ahead, bro.
I once had blonde highlights.
I could see that.
I've done ninjutsu for years. I was in a commercial when I was younger.
All right, I'm gonna go with my first guess is I believe you had highlights. You said the other one you did ninjutsu for a little bit and you were in a commercial.
I was in ninjutsu. I did ninjutsu for years.
Out of those three, I think ninjutsu is a lie.
I think the
Here, what do you
commercial's
think?
a lie. The commercial's a lie.
You think so?
Yeah.
Which one, bro?
Because we would have known about that commercial, man.
Daryl's right.
That's true. Yeah, he probably would have
We would
told
have
us.
known. Yeah, that commercial would have been played on his screen like every single day
That's
at
so
work,
true.
man.
I know he probably have it on his phone, like, yo, check it out. I'm gonna
You know
start.
what I mean?
Oh, you're right.
Every new. Yeah.
That's funny.
What'd you say there? You broke up for a bit. Can't hear you.
That video.
There you are. Oh yeah, for sure. We definitely would have seen that video for sure. That's so true. So you fucking did ninjutsu for a minute?
Oh yeah. Growing up, my dad did it a lot. My dad's like a second degree black belt or some shit in it.
Come on now.
Yeah, me and my brother used to go all the time. We used to steady.
No shit. Maybe it explains the leg kicks. You get your leg all high and shit.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's wild. That's so wild. Hell
or
yeah.
Even the squats.
Yes, for sure. Yo, we got to start doing some TikToks, man. Because man, for everybody out there, like half the time when we be at work, I'm like, dude, if somebody was just filming us, man,
Just
like
recording
yo,
something, man. Holy.
both of y'all, some of the wildest dudes I know, man. Y'all fucking crazy. But yeah, man. But I appreciate it, bros. Like this was a fun episode, man, for sure.
I kind of want to go, man. This was kind of fun.
Got another one? What else you got?
Tell us another story, bro. We got a little bit of time.
There you go. All right. Quick story here, man. All right. So my first story was pretty much how I missed. So back in 2016, the Raptors Toronto hosted their first ever NBA All-Star Weekend, and I was in a relationship with a shorty. So her auntie knew this rich guy, right? So he was able to land us some tickets to the All-Star Weekend. So this was the All-Star Saturday. This is like the prime event for All-Star Weekend. So it's like the 3-point contest, the dunk contest, everything all
Saturday night.
Leading up to the main event for Sunday, right? So that night. So I drove up to Barrie to meet up with her, right? Because we were going to drive from her place to the ACC. But this is where everything went wrong. So we went up to her place and everything. It started snowstorming bad. It was snowstorming real bad, right? So anyways, she's like, no, we can drive. I'm like, what? No, we can't drive. We can't make it. First of all, she was driving, I think it was like a Ford Focus hatchback, baby blue, like terrible car, bro. Anyways, she's like, no, we can make it. I was like, no way, we can't make it. So then her auntie, she's like, yeah, we have to be there at this time because the dude that she was seeing, he's the one that had the tickets, right? So she's like, we have to drive to get there because the next train that we could have taken has already left. Or the earliest train that we could have taken has already left. So she's like, all right, let's drove. So we're driving, bro. It literally took us around the highway. It took us 2 hours to get to the ACC from Barrie. And that's how bad the snowstorm was. So we finally get there. So now we're in line. And guess who we saw? I don't know if you guys ever remembered. He was one of the first pioneers of Vine, King Batch.
Oh yeah, he's all over Netflix now,
bro. Funniest thing ever, bro. So then, so we're in line now. We're about to get checked in. So then I see this. So then I see like this short fellow walking. I'm like, yo, that guy looks like King Batch.
He's
but
short?
Like no, bro. Homeboy is short. I didn't realize he was that short, man. He was like crazy. Maybe I was like 5'7", 5'6", like short dude, man. Shit. So anyways, I'm staring at this dude. The homegirl was where she's like, why are you staring at that guy like that? I'm like, that's King Batch. She's like, no, it ain't. There was like at least 200 people in the foyer, but nobody was like acknowledging him. So I was just staring. I was like, yo, that's King Batch. She's like, no, it isn't. So anyways, my dumb ass was like, yo, King Batch, what's up, man? This guy looked at me, smiled, and then walked over to me. I was like, yo, you're King Batch. He's like, yeah, man. So anyways, we took a picture, and that's how I met King Batch. You know what I mean? And then funny story on top of that, the tickets that we had, the tickets that homegirl's man had, they were counterfeits. So we're in line for like a good 20 minutes. We couldn't get in, but I still met King Batch. That was my Raptors All-Star Weekend story, bro. So we drove 2 hours. So we drove 2 hours. We didn't even get in because the tickets were
Damn,
counterfeit, right? And then
that's
so the
crazy.
100%.
Bro,
And then my second,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
and
I
then the
feel like that's.
second story, and then the second story was pretty much skydiving at well, not really skydiving, was like bungee jumping at Canada's Wonderland, right? So, anyways, we're at Canada's
That's a
Wonderland. This
very
was
white thing for you to do for a black
I
guy.
was gonna say that's fake. That's
That's
not true.
so crazy.
oh,
False.
listen to this. All right. So you guys have heard the entirety of the story. So this was back in 2014 or 2015. I can't remember, but this was when Justin Bieber was performing. I think it was some show on White TV. It was a show on White TV. He was performing. On the show on White TV. So, anyways, it was me and my homeboy Kyle, a white boy. So his granddad at the time got him tickets for Canada's Wonderland for that weekend, right? So he's like, yo, Durrel, I have an extra ticket. You want to come with me? I'm like, cool, whatever. So we went. We didn't even know it was I think it was the next star show. I can't remember what it was, but anyway, Justin Bieber was a special guest. So anyway, we were in line now for bungee jumping. We heard all these people screaming. I'm like, what the hell these motherfuckers screaming at? It's not that scary, but first of all, there's like only like 2 people up there. I don't know why there's so many people screaming, right? So, anyways, we finally make it. So finally make it up to the line. It's our turn. And freaking Justin Bieber was just chilling there with a cast on, like doing one of these with his hair like.
Yeah. I remember this when he said the hair and shit over his fucking face.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he had a cast on. I'm like, yo, this guy's trying too hard to be pleasant to the females. I'm like, yo, bro, this guy's out here in a cast, flicking his hair, trying to get them to sympathize with him. Get the fuck out of here, buddy.
Yeah.
But anyways, so Justin Bieber, yo, this guy, he went on the bungee line, bro. I was screaming like a little bitch.
I believe it.
You know what I'm saying?
Go on the
so anyways, it was my. Oh, I didn't go. I backed out last second.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
There's no way.
That's
Bro, I'm already scared to jump. There's no way, man. So there was no way I was going to do the bungee jump. So my buddy, he went with some stranger. I was like, nah, there's no way I'm doing this. First of all, I didn't even go on drop zones. Why the hell do you think I'm going to go on? But anyways, later in the evening now, so let's just say this was around fall. It was getting dark really early. So then Justin Bieber was performing. So we thought because we're at Wonderland at that time, we had access to the show, but we didn't. So we're in line now. Yo, we're in line for good like 30 minutes thinking we're gonna get in. They're like, yo, where are your tickets? Or to pay for my tickets. Like, now you need a wristband for the show. So anyways, we're gonna get in. But you guys know the little concert, the little theater outside of Wonderland. There was like a bunch of bushes that surrounded it, right? So, yo, bro, no word of a lie. Me and my boy Kyle, we were hiding in the bushes to watch Justin Bieber perform.
That's amazing.
It's not really amazing when you kind of think about, like, yo, I'm just looking at this guy like, yo, bro, what the hell are we really doing right now? So, because all the rides were shut down. Everybody was at the theater waiting for Justin Bieber to perform, and me and my homeboy Kyle were in the bushes watching Justin Bieber perform. This guy was sitting down on a stool with a cast on, playing his guitar. Wearing, I think it was like an olive hoodie with the white strings. Yeah, so that was my story about how the first time I ever saw Justin Bieber perform live. And then the third story.
It's a lie.
Story. Which one am I going to tell you?
It's a lie. The first two are
100%. The first two, that is some shit because, dude, you know how I know the first two are true? Because, like, one, dude, like, obviously, like, me being American, dude, it's crazy how in Canada you can run into a lot of famous people. You know what I'm saying? Yo, see like the little boys in the bushes. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, the thing that cheesed me too, the thing that pissed me off about that night. So we were in the bushes, man. I was so pissed off because it was my boy's Kyle's idea. It's like, yo, man, let's just see if we can just chilling here for 5 minutes. So like, yo, because we weren't able to get in. But he's like, yo, but we can still see the show from the bushes. So we're in the bushes, bro.
Hilarious.
It literally smelled like piss. I bet people are in there just pissing, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, this is disgusting right now, man. But yeah. So those two stories.
Bushes watching Justin Bieber getting pissed on.
That's fucking funny.
But I did remember I got free binders and free school supply because it was the weekend before back to school. It was the weekend before back to school, so there was five. I think it was Labor Day weekend because there's fireworks. We got free binders and everything like that. So it was good. It was good.
That's fucking
Yeah. So those
cool.
two stories were.
That's
JB's,
amazing,
baby.
bro. That's so fucking crazy. Like, of course you would watch Justin Bieber in the goddamn bushes, bro. That is funny, bro.
I can't believe I just told that story, man. That's like something I bring to the grave with me.
Yeah, you should have. But now, I think we average about 50, 60 listeners per episode. So at least 60 different people finna hear this one. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's
it is
mad
what it is,
funny,
man. Like
bro.
fucking a 6'3" black guy in the bushes watching Justin Bieber.
Oh, that's so funny, bro. That's actually fucking wild. But like that sounds like some shit. The reason I believe that instantly is because dude, I remember like obviously my ex bitch. Obviously when we were together, this fool went to Pickering Town Center to go pick something up. I can't remember what it was. He had went to the Pickering Town Center, and I remember his ass because this is like a Persian dude, like from like he's Persian as fuck, Muslim, like you know what I'm saying, like older dude, old school dude. Went to Pickering Town to pick some up and fucking what's the name of fucking Darrel's favorite artist, man? What's his name? Oh fuck, this one.
Trey Songz.
No, your real favorite, bro. Stop fronting, bro. Your real favorite.
Oh, Drake.
No, that's his other real favorite. The little white kid from here in Pickering. What's his name?
Oh,
Shawn Mendes.
So, bro, my fucking ex-father-in-law goes to fucking Pickering Town Center and picks something up. And I remember coming back home, he was grumpy as fuck. Like, when I mean so grumpy, he comes home, throws his keys down, he's like, can you believe on this damn random Tuesday, I had nowhere to park at Pickering Town Center? We were like, fuck, that's random as fuck. He's like, I drove around the mall like 7 times. I finally get in, and you got all these little teenage girls screaming for some little white kid. Who is this little white kid? And we were like, a little white kid? I don't know. So I Googled. Fucking Shawn Mendes was signing autographs at Pickering Town Center on a fucking Tuesday night, bro. And when I mean this old man was so
I feel
pissed,
his pain, bro.
Bro, he was like, I don't get it. Like, and obviously in his Persian accent, he's like, over this little white kid? What's the big deal over this stupid little white kid? I was like, I don't know, man. He's an artist. Like, he's a pretty famous one at that. And he's from here. Like, bro, this fool threw his keys down. He was like, man, a 5-minute trip turned into like 3 hours. I was like, damn. But yeah, so that's what I believe that you fucking watched Justin Bieber at fucking Wonderland through some bushes, because that's the kind of shit that happens out here in Canada, man. That shit happens out here in Canada.
And he was wearing a cast. Yeah.
Bro, that's just wild,
man. Or even another crazy story was seeing Rich Homie Quan performing live in Whitby, Ontario, bro.
What?
Out of all places, Ontario, Rich Homie Quan was performing at some bar at the Landmark Theater in Whitby. Right, so my sister's husband, so he does music and everything like that. He's like, yo, bro, Rich Homie Quan is gonna be in Whitby. I'm like, no, you're lying. He's like, nah, he's gonna be in Whitby, bro. So I pull up to the venue. I'm like, don't. I was like, there's no way Rich Homie Quan is gonna be at freaking. I think it was called Dirty Martini. Cause like, most of the time, most clubs they will use celebrities to promote the event that's going on that night. So I was just thinking they were actually just promoting Rich Homie Quan for the event that night. I'm like, all right, whatever. I pulled up. Bro, Rich Homie Quan was performing in Whitby. This guy did a lot of shit. Just, I was like, no way, man. I was like, yo, that's broke Homie Quan now, man. If you're performing in Whitby, something is definitely gone wrong, bro.
Bro, remember, was it Ja Rule or somebody that went to fucking Oshawa a couple years ago? Who was it, Ja Rule or like somebody? Because I remember Brad wanted to go see him.
I think it was Ja Rule. I think it was Ja Rule because I did hear about it also.
Yeah, and I remember them thinking like, yo, these Americans have no fucking clue about like, the GTA in general. And I bet like, I remember like just in my head, imagining the story like, yo, check it out. Yo, Ja, I got you a gig in Canada. Where at? Some little dope ass town outside of Toronto called Oshawa. Ja Rule, probably American bitch ass was like, that shit
I'm
sounds
international,
dope.
baby.
Yeah. He's like, shit, in Canada? We got a sold out show? Yeah, where at? In fucking Oshawa. All right, cool. And just imagine Ja Rule's so crazy ass. What would I do without my baby? Coming to fucking Oshawa, Ontario? Yo, that shit's crazy to me. It's like, yo, that's actually random as fuck. It's like, of all places to come perform, your ass performed in fucking Oshawa? Like, ew. That's wild, man. That's actually wild.
To be honest,
broskies.
To be honest, I would rather, as an artist, as an American artist, I would rather perform in Oshawa than fucking Whitby.
Well, yeah, I mean, Usher was probably a lot more, crunker or whatever, right? Like, at least, them white folks
Yeah,
there
but
be
like
turning
Whitney's
up like a
just.
motherfucker.
But out here, you just have just straight,
Yeah.
straight as folks, man. People don't really know how to have fun out here, man. People
Yeah.
just white collared motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, man, that's how it is, bro. Like, fucking, what I'm saying? You went to a bar the other day, motherfucker swear that team was, what'd he say? Like, what'd he say? That football team was so-and-so?
Oh yeah,
Like, he was so sure about it?
I think it was the Seahawks. I
Yeah.
think it was the Eagles. It was who did Eagles play last week?
I don't even remember, bro. The Eagles played
But
Arizona.
yeah. So he was chill. He was at the bar with his wife or girlfriend, whatever it was, and she was like, "Hey, babe, that's the Seahawks, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so."
Yeah. That's just
I
wild.
look back, I was like, "Come on, buddy.
Yeah,
Come
bro.
on, buddy. That
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
look like
actually
the
wild.
freaking Eagles, bro."
Yeah, it's actually wild, man, for sure.
Yeah.
But cool, my broskies. Well, shit, we've been going for about 1 hour and 20. I think we should go ahead and call it a night. That way the episode, because we can go for like 3 hours, bro. But that's a long episode. But man, my bros, I miss y'all. Man, it's been dope, though. It's been a hell of a year.
We gotta, damn, what are you guys doing tomorrow?
I don't know. Chilling, man. I don't really got nothing going on. Shit, we're all off, so shit, we'll link up or do something. You know what I'm saying? Before we lock down, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. We gotta do something before we lock down, man.
Yeah, 100. But cool, my bros. Well, shit, let's go ahead and wrap it up, man. Just, my closing words. I just kind of want to wrap it up with, like, it's the end of the year. This is probably our last episode of the year. Man, for everybody out there from day one, day one. I forgot what day our first episode dropped, but I remember, Tamara and Julie, y'all listen, or when y'all listen, man, we appreciate y'all because y'all came through the studio. Me and Durrel really didn't know what we were doing yet when it came to recording, but we recorded an episode, and that episode was mad fun, talking about weed and shit. And to where we are today through a pandemic, obviously I track the numbers with our podcast downloads, and obviously I'm not saying like we're like mega successful, but like to go from like 10 people listening to like 50, 60, 70 on a good episode, like different unique people listening in like 3-4 different countries, like Germany, we got fucking Russia, obviously the US, Canada. Like that shit's actually pretty wild to me what you can do in a year with just an idea. It was just a matter of like me and the crew were like, fuck it, man, let's just start a podcast. Let's just, because we talk all the time. So let's just fucking, let's just do some shit, right? So for everybody, man, what I'm trying to say is I appreciate everybody that's been with us since day one. I appreciate everybody that's obviously jumped on maybe midway or even new listeners today. That shit means a lot to us, man. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. That shit means a lot to us. Listening to the podcast means a lot to us, man. So I just want to say thank you from the crew. But that's my parting words, man, for this final episode of the year. I just want to say I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Darryl, you got anything to say, bro, before we get off?
100%, man. Yeah, 100%. I just want to say is that, especially to all the fans that's been with us since day one, all the listeners that's been with us since day one. I just want to say thank you very much. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. You guys are the ones that drive us to be better, to push content out. Even though sometimes like we work a full-time job. Most of you guys don't realize that. So we work a full-time job. Coming home, sometimes not easy. Sometimes not easy. Pardon?
I said, don't let them fool you. You guys don't work that hard.
Yeah, we don't work that hard. It's because we're so good at what we do, bro. I get it. Trust me, bro. I get it.
Fucking around, continue.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you look at LeBron, does it look like LeBron's working? Yes, it does. Because
only when
Anthony
necessary.
Davis is carrying the squad.
Yeah, 100.
But anyways, I just want to say is that I'm very appreciative of you guys. I'm appreciative of Jordan and Tony. You guys push me to be better every single day. I wish y'all a happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Chewbacca, whatever you celebrate, man.
Amen,
happy
bro.
holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays for sure, man, to everybody out there. Jordan?
Me too. That literally the same thing. I do appreciate you guys. I love y'all. Merry Christmas to everybody as well. Thank y'all for listening to us. We do appreciate it. And like he said, we started this as just to talk all the time because we are always talking in work, and we're only really hanging out at work. So it's nice to have another outlet, to kind of get away from and kind of speak. We appreciate y'all listening. Merry Christmas. I hope Santa's good to you all. I was gonna sing a song, but I couldn't come up with one right now. So
That's all good. It's all good. But cool, my
We
broskies.
wish
Well,
you a Merry Christmas. We
You know what I'm
wish
saying?
you. Yo,
you know what I mean?
yeah, we need to do a quick TDP caroling session right now, man.
Yeah, shit. We'll do it on IG. We'll do an IG live, and we'll do fucking some caroling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hell yeah! All right, my broskies. Well, shit. I appreciate y'all, man. For everybody, it's your boy TG.
It's your boy Jordan.
It's your boy Durrel.
Holla, man. Holla, bros.
Christmas.
Merry
We
Christmas.
out of